Yes.
First of all, Governor, thank you so much for coming out here today. I know we all appreciate it, whether we agree with you or not.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what? What I agree, it's okay. It's okay. God help us if we agree on anything. But we can disagree respectfully. We don't have to raise octaves of voice, and so it's good.
I believe that too. I wanted to ask you today, Nebraska, we love women's sports. Our Husker volleyball team, that is the only public Power 6 women's program to turn a profit across all sports. We love women's sports in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I am concerned with the Stand With Women Act, that it does have restrictions that will not only affect transgender athletes who, as far as I'm aware, there are none in the state of Nebraska. There are only 10 across the entire United States at the college level, which is 1 out of 50,000 college athletes. My question is, how do we make sure that this is not limiting the capacity for women to play sports that are not traditionally women's sports? And how do we make sure that it is in accordance with Title IX?
Yeah, well, I think that maybe just let me touch base on the transgender issue that I think is really, really important. I'll use an example of a person that I met in the early days in the rotunda. As your governor, I tried to introduce myself to, and I met a lady in a wheelchair in the rotunda named Josephine. I had no idea. I just say hello and move on. When the transgender debate took place 2 sessions ago, all of a sudden she was yelling at me. And I told my team, I said, I need to sit down with Josephine, and so then I learned she was a transgender. I said, I need to have a meeting, and we sat down. I said, Josephine, I got 15 minutes. I'm all ears. She told me her life story. Told me when she was a little boy, told me when she had an accident, became a paraplegic, and then when she became a woman and got done, and she looked at me and she said, I don't know what your problem is. I said, I don't have a problem. I love you as a transgender like any other Nebraskan. I just believe every young person should do it exactly like you did when you're old enough to decide on your own. Josephine, we've never had a crossword. So that's where I'm at. I met when the president invited me to when he did his executive signing. I met a young girl that had to play against a boy in volleyball, took her kill shot, knocked her out, brain bleed, paralyzed her right side. The stories go on and on and on, and that's going to believe that. I'm not going to take any more transgender questions. That's as clear as it is.